How's it going, everyone? Just wanted to give you a quick rundown of Sarah's shield on Legend. It will be probably fast in some points. I'll try to slow it down as I can, but sometimes some of these people go really quickly. But it should give you a quick rundown, at least to get an understanding of how everything works, and you know, how to get through it the best way possible. So Legend does have a little more difficulty on some of the aspects of like boss health and stuff, and some things hit really hard, so you gotta be very careful. I would recommend if you're on a hunter to run it as Strand is busted at the moment. If you're on, wow, I'm in a really odd spot. Always hug the rocks. If you're running it on Titan, then recommend Arc. If you're running it on a Warlock, I'd recommend Arc also, as they both make it real easy to deal with a bunch of targets. And if you run Armamentarium with Arc, then you'll be in a good spot. But if you're not running Armamentarium, then I would run Strand Titan. If that makes sense. Hope that helps. But the grapple does make things a little easier. That way you don't have to sword skate everything. And if you're running a Legend, your loadouts are locked. So I would just say don't even worry about the sword option for Eager Edge, as it doesn't. Like, there's some points which are helpful, like the space location, but you can just as easily just run it normally and just fly through space, I guess. So start with jump all these lasers. Take your time with it. Some people will die through these, as sometimes they're a little buggy too. But you want to run this quest line to get your like that. I want to run this to get your was it? Oh, there we go. You want to make sure you get your exotic weapon, get your catalyst by running on a Legend. You want to run Legend 4 times total. After that, then you don't need to run it anymore, because you don't need the catalyst anymore. Unless you get the one you want, then you're good to go. But to farm all your pieces, I would recommend just running it on normal to get red borders, and if you're going for the exotic, then run it on Legend. Other than that, don't run it on Legend. It's not worth your time. So, start with, we have this scanner mechanic, which allows us to interact with the terminals. So you'll see one's there, one's here, it's lit up yellow. This person will go and activate it. Anyone with a scanner can do it. Once you do the second one, you can then do the third one. So once you're completed, all these things are come down. If you stand here, you will get smashed, so I'd recommend not standing under. There's no benefit, you know, anywhere. There's no way to speed it up anyway past that. So go upstairs, go to the launch pad. The scanner will be used for a lot of it, and then you'll have the yellow buff, you'll have the red buff, and then you'll have the blue buff. So the red buff is I always forget the name of it. It starts with an O. My brain is not working today. But turn in the yellow one, go through the door. That'll be the way you get through a lot of the areas. Now we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna kill this guy, get the scanner, go right through the vent. Only one person needs to go through the vents a lot of time for each of these sections. That way you can split up and kind of take it out as a team. If you're going solo, you gotta do them all, but come all the way through. For yellow, what you're looking for is just make sure you destroy the mines, as the mines slow you down a lot. It's supposed to be active. Why is this not active? Oh, it's over there. Oh, okay. There we go, sorry. Yeah, you have to activate that one first, then this one. Sorry, I thought someone did it already for me. You activate the one on the far side, then you activate that one, and then you're good to go. Sorry. I was like, what? I was gonna point it out, but I didn't see it. Okay, so now after this, the team's gonna move forward. They're probably gonna do some of the things real quickly, so let's see if I can catch up to it. But you're gonna run through here, kill the servitor, turn in your buff, and then you can go through the door. If someone else turns in and opens the door, you don't have to. It'll just deactivate your augment, and then you're good to go. So we're just gonna beat all these targets until you find the one holding the yellow buff. Once you find that one, then you can just pick it up and go. So first person wants to go up top, destroy the vent. Make sure you have the buff. Sometimes you pick it up and you think you have it, but you don't. I've done that so many times. This one you want to be very patient, so I would say start here. Wait for the laser to get all the way through, and then you can go right to the end. Okay, come on. Someone didn't activate it. Not active. I can't do anything. Someone didn't hit my button. Is it helping my guide? Oh, I did. Okay, well, you're supposed to get the glowing one outside. Once you get the glowing one outside, then you can come in here. I guess no one hit the glowing one outside. to make this easy. So, unfortunate. Sorry for the intermission here, but I'm gonna go back over here, activate it. You'll see the one outside that's glowing. The same thing for the red buff. You'll just find the markers to hit. Dude, I can't. Come on. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to run out there and do it myself. No problem. Okay, so we'll just go out there and activate it. Probably just have to. Okay, so it's not active. There we are. So here's the first one. Sorry, I thought they were gonna get it for me. Once you get the first one, then you can go do the other one. So we'll go do that. Brief intermission. There's only one person that's come through here. Everyone else can wait. You'll see that it's lit up now once you're ready to go. So I'm just gonna run that through, take my time. There's no way to speed these up, jump through it, whatever you want to. So just come in here, get this knocked out. Lasers will turn off. Just wait for them to turn off completely, and then you can run through. Sometimes, again, they'll bug you where you can run through and you'll think you're good, but you're not. Now, once you walk through the door, you'll see that this is number 2 lit up. Someone's gonna dunk, whoever can dunk in, and then you'll run through here. Go up top. You'll look for the same one. So look at these are the same where you were. 1, 2. Some people type it out, and then you're good to go. You won't be able to see which one it is if you don't have the scanner buff in here, but you'll still be able to just go to the one matching. So the next area, you'll just have some turrets here. These things actually really hurt, so if you can get your heavy out and knock them out, I recommend the machine gun as it makes it easy, or a grenade launcher for the multiple shots. Rockets don't do the best here, especially like bait and switch ones. Don't really have that much boss damage you could do it with, as they are like in thirds of health and you can just melt them. So just get the turrets taken care of. Kill the scanner. So this scanner is going to allow you to do multiple things. So there's multiple floors here. Let me just make sure I shoot this. So first floor, you'll see the light up. So the number when someone calls them is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 3, 3. So we're gonna say 1, 3, 3. Okay. What we're gonna do now is go down here. Hopefully they kill enough things so I don't get killed. It's okay though. It's okay. So everyone needs to add clear. Okay, you can see it from here. Oh, you can't see it from here. Dang. Unfortunate. Okay, so but basically you have to go down to this laser maze and turn it in. So to do this, you have to. Okay, I have to climb back up. Oh man, this is not what I wanted to be doing. It's usually pretty quick to get in the room, so that way you don't get killed by the mobs like I did there. But we're okay still. So now we have the scanner buff still. You look in here, you see the pathway. You have to follow the path all the way through. It's usually the same path every time, but ouch. Want to make sure I don't die to things. There we go. I got an Ingram. Sweet. So it's usually the same path every time, so you memorize it. So what we said? We said 1, 3, 3. So now one person's going to go through. If multiple... Okay, come on. If multiple people go through, then it deactivates. So you can see the routes. So I'm going to go right through. Ignoring this. We're going to crouch down here. We said... Oh, I think I hit the thing. Unfortunate. Oh, I think... No, someone walked in. Okay. That makes sense. I was like, there's no way. Okay, so now I gotta pick up the buff again because someone else took it. It's okay. So... see if we can watch them do it. It would be nice. So what we're gonna do is watch this person go right through. Probably a little easier to learn this way also. So you watch them go through. So 1, activate there. They're gonna go through the platform. Once you activate it, you don't have to do it anymore. So like if you do 1, you can then go right to 2. So he's dead. It's okay. So someone else will run it through there, but you're gonna go right through the path, same path, go right through. So I would say ignore the box here. So I would call it as ignore box, go to the second panel, go all the way right to, and then go to the next section, right? And then once you get to the third one, go up 2, and then go to the next section, right? Real easy for it. So we need your 3 and 3 next. So we're just gonna go down here. Go to the second one, we're gonna go over. We're gonna go to 3. Now we're gonna go back over here again. And we're gonna go to 3. Now we're good. Everything is done. I'd wait for everything to turn off, then you can make your way through. So it's a little, that's probably the most difficult part of the run here. Rather than some of these mobs are hit pretty hard, but now you get the operator. There you go, I always forget the name of it. The operator, so the operator allows, the way it activates is you shoot these red panels with the buff. They'll light up really easy, that's it. That's all you gotta do. So the first one you gotta do is gonna be on this left side. So I'm just gonna go over here and spin as I show you. So you see the one right there? That's the one you gotta hit. So I have to make sure I use up my super, because I can't use it. So that's the one you shoot. Once it dies, you're good to go. Now you have to go through to this last room. Okay, be very careful in here. I was trying to stun everything, but it's okay. So you go to this last room, kill the shriekers. Ouch. And then you want to go through this doorway. Once you go through this one, then you can go through the first one, which I'll try to show you. So you're gonna run down here, shoot the button. Now you need to go back. And I don't know if they'll run through it for us, which will be nice. Yeah, okay. So the next one is through this doorway, which will take you through. You'll go right through, you'll kill all these mobs in here, and then there's a little slit there. Actually, I'll go ahead and help them. We're good. You can all go through and be helpful. So let's just make sure we get all this stuff spin to winning. So we're gonna go through here, shoot the red panel. Now we're good. Now we can go to the next section. That's it. So 1, 2, and then 3 back there. Now we still have some more operator stuff. The easier one is the suppressor one. I wish they would have given this, like, make this like a requirement to run for the raid, because this is actually very helpful. I know they used to be out during the time, but they should bring it back for new players that haven't ran it in a while. So in here, just gotta make sure you dodge all the turrets, make sure everything's spin to win here. Get those Beyblades going. Here we are. Once we pick up the key, we can then kill everything here. Once we kill this last target, then we can turn in. So same thing, normal. Turn in the buff. Move on to the next area. So, and then now we have the first encounter. First encounter here is pretty easy. It is DPS boss, 25% of his health. Then you're gonna have a bunch of mechs show up. Then once the mechs are dead, then you have to clear the room of everything else. The 2 entrance of all the mobs is here and there, so I'd recommend just clearing these out as best as you can. Get a Beyblade spinning in here, that way it makes it easy for yourself. But I would say use your super as you can to... Come on. Use your super as you can to kill the mechs. I wouldn't focus any of the red bars, as they're not that bad. There it is, the mechs. So the mechs do hurt a lot. If you can destroy them real fast with your super, well, you don't die, that's always nice. Oh, don't kill me. Come on. Oh, hello. That's what it was. I was like, what's doing all this damage to me? Oh, bad. Oh, that's where I was wondering where my tangle went. It was up top. Okay, so now we're just gonna, once all the mechs are done, then these will stop spawning. So let's see if I was trying to get a tangle. Oh, this is not a tangle. This is not what I wanted, but it still works. Okay, this is gonna hurt, but it's okay. Gonna stun this guy. We don't want to deal with this stuff. We get the tangles on this as much as we can, as they're gonna do a lot of the damage for us. We'll just watch this thing, dude. Oh, it's okay. There we are. Now everything should stop spawning. You won't have any more boss damage to do. That's why I said I don't recommend the rockets. You're better off just using a machine gun and being done with it. And then now after this, we're gonna have the space phase. Oh, actually, no, sorry. We have lockup, and then we have space phase. Okay, just gonna move on forward. Now we get captured, intentionally. You come right through here, they'll take your weapons. I think this is actually pretty cool that they take your weapons away. And you actually get to see, I wish they could do this in the tower, where you can walk around without having your weapons out and have this third person to be more RP. They don't allow you to do this though. This would be cool to do in the tower. Or even walk. I guess you can't even walk unless you're on console.
I cannot believe they fell for that. Transmat access acquired. Weapons incoming. Neutralize the crew and get to the front of the catch.
So this part, we just have to grab a buff, get to the end, turn in the buff. That's it. It's only this one section is the whole thing. What I'm probably gonna do is just grab the tangle. Someone can grab. I'll grab this, and I'm gonna throw it. Oh, I didn't have my. It's okay. We're okay. I was gonna tangle ride, but I did it wrong. So that's whatever. Everything fell over real easy. We're good. And we'll take out 2 turrets. These turrets can hurt, so be very careful of when they, aim on you. Again, 2 arc resist definitely helps out. Okay, now for the fun part. This place is awesome. It's beautiful out here. It is so cool. So, what you can do is you can either short skate all the way over, or you can just fall down here. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a swing if I can to these platforms. There we go. Now you just jump all the way through on the side panels. You will have to do the operator buff here. There's 3 locations. I'll show them to you as we go through it. Again, let me know if this is helping out at all. These videos, hoping they're giving you guys helpful information of how to tackle these. Basically, it's free armor farming or free weapon farming. Sorry, for red borders, and a lot of the weapons, especially in Seraph Shield, are honestly this. So I don't know. There's maybe the only one that's not maybe the best is probably the linear fusion rifle. But I mean the submachine gun here, the trace rifle. I mean they're all. Oh, okay. Way too much damage. So the shanks are the hardest hitting thing. That's why I say arc resist. But they just melt. So take them out from range with your machine gun. I'll just go ahead and take them out here. Wasn't even looking at him yet. I was trying to get over here. There we are. Perfect. Ouch. Ouch. No, I ran out of ammo. Oh, it's not gonna do it. He's too far away. Actually, I can get him. Oh!
There's a cargo bay up ahead. You can get back inside there.
Perfect. Okay, there we go. Sometimes the operator will fall off. If he falls off the edge, you have to wait. It will come back, so just wait for it. But he falls into the bottom, and then you can't get the buff. So that's annoying. But the way you activate this is you get the operator buff, you go across. I'd recommend you destroy the shanks. So you have to shoot one there, 2 here, and then 3 is over here. You'll see is it activates, allowing you to move forward. That's it. Everything else you just run forward and you're good to go, and then you turn in to get out of this section. I'm actually gonna wait for this person as they died. Just take it. Okay, because on Legend you have a longer spawn, and on normal, I would just let them go because it's like 4 seconds, unless you're really next to them. So it's fine. Oh, because you can pull them forward, so it's not a big deal. Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna do this, because, why not? Ouch. Ouch. What? Okay. I'll res him. Sweet. Oh, I almost fell off the edge. Here's the operator buff if you need it. You need it to turn in, so if anyone doesn't have it, you still keep it when you die, so it's not a big deal. There's also heavy ammo everywhere, so I would say just use it as much as you can. It's really not that bad. Also, a lot of the groups when you get into, they're really quick. So this one, I think I just queued into people that are either newer, which is fine, or are just taking their time with it. So you can get these runs down pretty quickly for Legend, but normal runs are super quick. So you'll be able to rep them out really fast. So over here, to open the door, we're gonna turn in. Go right through. This is the finishing of this boss. It's really not bad as long as you can get your shackle activated, which I'm hoping I can with this melee. There we go. You should be able to just take out all the boss damage with your shackle, and then you can just super as you need to. Oh. Get myself into a better spot for a punch, and then we're good to go. So for this room, you have the operator, and then you have to dunk it to get the scanner buff. So I would say just go in here, kill things, get your tangles activated, find the operator buff wherever it lands, and then shoot the 2 panels. Second panel is right here. And then you have to go to this right side first, and then you have to do the dunk first. So I would say, ouch, the blind, oh sorry, this side. There we are, so come in here, we can dunk it. Once we dunk it, we then can pick up the scanner buff. Sorry for the slows everywhere, we didn't shoot any of them. So first hack console, go to the far side. Do this one. And then you're good. So this one right here on this one. Then you can move right through. So this room is a little tricky. You need one person with the operator. I mean, not a little tricky, I guess. One person with the operator and need one person with the scanner. So if you don't need the scanner at the moment, you can turn it in and find the operator. Operator buff. Look for the glowing red. It's in the same spot every time. And then I would say dunk it, as you can't pick up another one. And then we'll go in here. You need to find the scanner buff. Oh man. Okay, there you go. You need to hack this thing. Once you hack this, you then can leave. So that's why I say it's tricky if you're by yourself, but if you have a team, one person has operator, one person has scanner, you're fine. One person just opens the door, and then you go right through. If you're running it by yourself or in a normal thing, you may not see it happen. That's why it's kind of confusing. So I want to make sure it actually works out like a group that hasn't done it probably before. That the way they let me do a lot of this. Sometimes it's really quickly. Like when I first ran it, people were going so fast, I didn't know what was going on. So this is the suppressor buff. It's a little different. So you're gonna do is you're gonna grab this. The boss is gonna turn blue. You shoot the boss. This is gonna turn horizontal. In the circle, boss turns blue. Same thing. That turns horizontal. Once you get that, you can then destroy the objects there. Once they're destroyed, you can defeat them with the buff, without the buff, whatever. Alright, now it's just time for the last boss. You'll just be using the suppressor mechanic, so that makes it easy for us. As I get to the end here, DPS boss on the top left is usually the safest point I'd recommend. Just sit up here the whole time, you'll be in a good spot. Don't want to be in that dusk field, because that'll be bad. Make sure to get those unravels going. Nice. Okay, he's almost dead here. Reload my weapon, whatever damage we need left, we'll use our fusion rifle. Now we're good. So now the mechanic is find the suppressor. Most of the time he spawns here. Sometimes he spawns in weird locations, but oh come on. Most of the time he spawns on that platform there. So what we're gonna do is go over here to the side, find the target, the boss that turns blue. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm just going to do this till we can make sure we can res our teammate. There we Alright, so we stand in that circle, we shoot the boss, he turns blue when you're in the circle, and then they'll all turn horizontal when you do it correctly. So now once that's completed, you can then shoot all of the locations. There we are, one's on the right side, one's on the left side, one's in the middle. Middle one is right under this doorway here. So now what I'm gonna do is go hide again. But you gotta stand in the circles, shoot the boss, that's about it. Need fusion rifle, really do a lot of damage here. Especially when the boss gets closer, it's more damage for us. There we are. Now we do the same thing. Now we go find the suppressor, pick up the buff, and then I'll do the middle one first here if I can. Let's just dive right in. Shoot the boss. Since be activated, you'll see the pulse go through. Go right in, shoot the boss again. Sorry, I was in a dangerous spot there, but I did it real quick. But stand on the platform, shoot the boss, and then it goes horizontal. It means you're good to go. There's a tangle for me. Once they're all destroyed, then you can go back to DPS and boss, and you'll be in a good spot. Someone needs to get the right side one, which I'll get that from here. Perks of the machine gun. There we are. Now we're good to go. Now I'd say go back up to your spot. Top left side. It's the safest one. Just make sure your team doesn't, you know, wipe it or anything. Come on. There we are. And now we'll just sit up here with our heavy. I'll just reload first. If you had super, you can go in super. But you make sure your whole team doesn't die on legend. If you all die, then you have to reset it and redo it. Which, not the most fun, but is what it is. There you go, he has super available. Once I get low, I'll just move to the next area. It says there's a rush to turn in. There's really no rush. You can sit as long as you want. It's just part of the RP. So I'm gonna go ahead and go turn it in.
Inject the virus into that console. House Salvation has more ships inbound.
So now we just go over here, turn in, and we're all done. Hope this helped out. Hope you get your nice rolls you need to. Get all your catalyst. Got Outlaw, sweet. Get some red borders. Everyone's trying to go for those Ikilos SMGs, but I have not been lucky enough to get one, unfortunately. But run the Austrias Rig if you haven't. I forgot to say that earlier. It's pretty helpful in this. Machine gun, fusion rifle, it's pretty helpful. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Put a comments below if you have any issues. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll definitely be able to answer any questions you have for this run. And run those. Once you run Legend 4 times, you get all your catalysts. Then you run normal over and over and over to get your red borders. Hope this helps. Hope you have a fantastic day.